So the man is here. I didn't think we'd get this early on, but we have got the chance to finish off the king himself, R9. 27 SBCs. 60 days to get him done. Probably arguably the best striker on the game regardless. Like, meta-wise, it doesn't matter. It's R9. I will definitely be getting this guy finished, even if he only has a quick step. He is worth every single penny. Like, in terms on the market, I don't even know how much he's coming in at, but this is definitely going to have a slight effect, but he's still, to be fair though, he's only 2.67, which is considerably lower if you've ever seen R9 in a game. Like, he is, this version especially, it's considered to be a prime, is normally like 9 mil easily. So let's tuck in for these SBCs then. So at the very minimum, you can get yourself a loan. Friendlies is going to be easy.
Are you looking for coins to improve your team? Then you need to head over to lootbar.gg, the most reliable and the best coin service you can find. Also, they have incredible 24-hour manual customer service that you physically cannot find anywhere else. But before finishing on lootbar.gg, make sure you are using JT11 to get 8% off coupon. Once you've gone through the payment, you'll be able to get your coins within the next 24 hours. Absolutely guaranteed. Also, with the code, you'll be able to get 5% more coins on every transaction. Make sure you do click the link either in the description or down in the comment section below.
See, 292s. Okay, so let's run down the list then. We got bronze and silver. 84, 86 with the team of the season, 86 with the team of the season, 87 with the team of the... I'm not going to mention the team of the season. You can see 87, 87, 87, 88, as all of these requiring though. That's mental. 88, 88, 88, 89 without, 389s without, 489s without, and and then so every little SBC from the 87 down need it. We have 491s to get done. We only get a rare players pack for a 92 as well. Just to put that into context, I'm interested to see how many high rated. So if I was doing this, Prince can go in, Schürrle would be able to go in. I'm feeling Charles could probably go in, but we're alright. Hergerberg could go in, Del Castillo can go in. I kind of don't really want to get rid of icons, to be honest. I don't want to get rid of many team of the seasons. This would be my problem is, I kind of like having a stacked club as much as possible, but with an R9, it is going to be virtually impossible to keep that stack. Coman could, but I actually use him a little bit, so that's going to be hard. Francescoli can go in. Was Keane pack pulled, or was he an SBC? I'm pretty sure he was an SBC. Alan Shearer can definitely go in. I don't really use him at all. We're probably pretty good because we have got a few 90s in there. Lala technically could go in because obviously it's very early on and I guarantee I get him again. Appenda could go in and Swanson could go in. So what's the lowest I could make that? Have we got any 89s to see where's the 91 coming in at? Let's go to 88s. Oh my god, okay, so I did pretty well. So for instance, say we go put Collins in and then we change another one. Okay, so okay, we're doing pretty well. Then another 88. Oh man, I'm not doing too bad here. Francescoli can go in, another 88 can go in. So the 90s will definitely give you an absolute solid here. Let's go to 92s. So there it is. So that's a 93. That's it. So that is the lowest you could go for a 92. That's absolutely crazy that we've got a 95, a 94, and two 93s. I mean, during team of the season, I'm saying all this, it's not as if it's out of the question. Like, if you said this like before team of the season, like this SBC would have had to wait until team of the season, but it's doable. It's very manageable. You're not going to get him done in a day unless you are opening promo packs. Like, I could sit here and say the way to get him done is you got to go do daily golds, and I will get to this kind of the way I would approach a card like this, because he's a definitely must do SBC in any scenario, as long as you're playing the game a little bit, because you're not going to be able to do this without putting some serious time into it, because it's not an easy feat. Like, you've got 491 rated squads to do. That is a lot to do if you're not willing to give up some people. Like, for me, I don't try and give up any SBC cards. I don't try and give up any players that I can't get again. So, for instance, SBC objectives. Say if a main who came in, say he's just in the club. I don't like getting rid of them until the very, very end where I'm just completely done with the game as such. So the way I'd approach to be able to get this done, because realistically he's only, I say only, but he's coming in at 2.9 mil for the SBC cost. It's actually not that bad, to be honest. So if I was to approach this, so the first things first is getting rid of anything that is daily. So daily login, daily challenge, marquee matchup, the whole shebang there. Get rid of them because they're going to be any profit that you get a tradable team of the season from obviously marquee matchups and challenges. Then obviously for the daily, you could potentially get a team of the season. It's very, very unlikely, but you could. It's a thing you definitely could. So obviously we're on day 2, so that's going to give you an 81 times 2. It's not really going to help, to be honest. But maybe it helps for the 84 loan, but that's really it. We need to be getting a lot of cards for this and a lot of team of the seasons more than anything, because they're going to be the ones that lower the rating. We need them Shirlers, and we'll kind of go through who is actually the ones we need this week, because it will change from week to week. We've got La Liga next time round. You're going to need, if we're looking for the cheapest, Les, the 93 CDM is 66k. Golovan's going to be a great one at 94 for 65. If then we're looking a bit further down, that's great, an 84 dupe. We'll be looking at Del Castillo, he's 93. Them sort of cards that are above and beyond, especially the 92, I would just try and get them out as soon as possible. Now, in terms of promo packs, this is going to be looking more and more interesting because you could potentially knock out a few SBCs. Like we look at more than likely the 183 plus, you could knock out quite a lot of the SBCs from that. You've then got one guaranteed. I don't get that one. Like, you've got 3,000 points for 183s. You are pretty much guaranteed to get an 88. Like, I don't care what. Like, you have got 79% chance of a team of the season. You have got to be very unlucky to not get one. And I don't think there's a team of the season lower than 88. Now, granted, you could do the same here. If you're guaranteed 88, there's a chance you get a 95. But for the same points, the amount of fodder you get from that 83, it's a no-brainer. In terms of these packs then, what do we get today? We have got the Ultra Team of the Season guaranteed. This is tradable. 2 guaranteed Team of the Seasons, 90 or higher, 20 81s. No. Include 4,500. So you got includes 50 rares, 85 or higher. That's going to look very appealing, I must admit. 2 guaranteed 90s, also 2 guaranteed League One Team of the Seasons, 1 to be guaranteed 93. Don't be too excited when you look at the what can actually be in this. Like, you've got 1 guaranteed of a 93 there. So you've got a chance at Aubameyang. If we go from lowest to highest, you've got Aubameyang, you've got Del Castillo, Les, you've got Golovin like we suggested. You've got any others down here. You've got Luis Hernandez. So already you've got to go against 5 of the cheapest team of the seasons. Then you... Oh, and Donnarumma as well, of course. Donnarumma is going to be a fantastic one to get, in fact. 56,000 for a 95. That is going to be in everybody's solution. But then you've got the chance at somebody good. Like Cherokee wouldn't be a bad shout, but it's a very expensive one. But that will look appealing because it is 2 team of the seasons. It's 93 and above. 50 85s. You've then got 30 players 84, 2 guaranteed 89s, 2 team of the seasons. No guarantee on that, but it is literally half the price. So really, if you was going to do one, I'd potentially be looking at that one, to be honest. I think the tradable one's nice if you're forking out money left, right, and centre. Like, you might as well if you are. Like, it's no point me saying here, don't buy points. If you are buying them, then the tradable one's always going to look interesting because it's tradable. But I would say the Epic League Gun is going to be the greatest one to get you the return. The 50 85s and above could be really good to get back for the SBC. That aside then, because you don't need to do it, and I'm going to show you the way I'm personally going to do it. If your club's in the same scenario as mine, you'll definitely be able to get it done easily. So first things first, we need to actually put him on the favourites, because now Project R9 is going to be a thing. Like, we need to get him done. So we've got Nike, what the FC chat. Love it. Well, what is this? It's repeatable every day, I'm assuming. I mean, that's another one. So these are going to be perfect for any tradable look. I'd get them done every single time. As soon as you can, then you've got them knocked out the park. You're fine with everything else. Upgrade-wise. Now, The Ligon, this is just a shambles in itself. I really don't like this. I think this is the waste of time for Ligon. And they do it every year. They give us like the 75 plus, and that's fair enough because Ligon doesn't have the greatest amount of boards, of walkouts. It's fair enough. But 2 teams for a 78 double, where you only get a 75 rated player for each, but it's 11 cards in each. Why? And now we know why, because we did get the double upgrade today. It's not an 83 times 7, it is an 81 times 5. Fair enough. I completely understand that we get less. Like I said for the 78, it's understandable. So why on earth are we doing an 85 rated team with a team of the season? Like, honestly, I know we get it for the others, but it's just, it's rubbish. It's if they're gonna lower the requirements for the 81 times 5, lower the requirements for this. Give us no team of the season requirement. I don't get why they keep doing that. So I personally would, if you've got enough fodder, then do it, but I just personally would steer clear of it. We then do have the lovely 83 times 10. Now this is going to be where the forte is at for me. It is requiring a team of the week or team of the season. It's nice that we've got both. Personally, I would try and go for the team of the season if possible, because the team of the week, what was I going to say? Yeah, because the team of the season is going to be used for actually doing the SBC, because like I said, none of them are lower than 88 or 89. I don't know about the mix this week, but they normally are 89 and above, so they're going to be perfect. They're right slap bang in the middle of the requirement for R9. So I would try and do the team of the weeks, because the team of the week pick as well doesn't kind of have any impact on the R9 SBC. So the 83 times 10 is going to be a must do. You can do this, I will check, but a few times a day, I'm pretty sure. It has replaced the 85 double or something like that, I think. But we will check, or the 86 double in fact. We just need to make this to 83. So this is going to be great to rinse and repeat. So you got 2 times you can get it done. Like I said, you're going to want that and you're going to want this, because you only need 2 85s. Once you've gone past the 1 or 2 85 SBCs in R9, that's that done then. I think it goes straight up to an 86 anyway. So then any 85, 4, 3, 2, even some 86s are pretty much done once you've finished them lower ones in R9. You are not putting an 85 or an 86 in a 92 rated SBC. That would be ludicrous. It literally would be stupid. Unless you've got like Donnarumma, Les, all of them already in there, but then just spread them out. So this is going to be a big one to get done every single day. If it is every day, it's going to give you a chance to get some players back in. So for instance, for this one, we've managed to get Modric. All of them are kind of other 84s and below back into either the SBC or back into the team of the week pick. That is what you want to do with this. Your goal is to get the Modric's, to get the team of the seasons, and re-rinse them round into R9. That is going to be the easiest way. So we will go ahead and finish both of these, because I can put them into team of the week SBCs, I think. So we've re-rinsed them round. Let's see what the second one can get. Hopefully a team of the season does appear, because that is going to be perfect. It's not going to be again. The weight is going to be down, absolutely, especially after the red pick scenario. So this one's not a bad one. So we actually get an 87, 86, and an 85. So the 85 could be used for the team of the week pick. We then also have the 84 and 83s. So if I didn't have another team of the season, then obviously we could go ahead and just put these in a team of the week. Get that one done. We could then finish it. You want to realistically try and get enough team of the week so you can just go round into it. So then when you finished it and you get duplicates of an 83 or 84, whatever, you can then go back round again. So it is then just going straight back into R9. So we did have Kolomawane, I think Zambo, I want to say. We'll put a couple of 83s in. You want to try and just use 83s if you can, because then everything else is going to be great to grind into other SBCs. So if I can go with you, and then I think, because I don't have a team of the week and I want to do this a little bit quicker, we're just going to give up an 88, because he's not really going to help me in them high rated SBCs. And then it should mean that I could put a couple of low I think a couple of low commons in here. 83, perfect. So that's one done. So that's all 3 done. We've managed to secure an 87 and 86. Modric is already back in, so kind of already got him. And it's why I don't really like the 81 times 5, because if this is the weight of the 83 times 10, I guarantee the Liga one's going to be even worse. I could be wrong. The weight could be magnificent. But personally, I don't like the SBC. Give me a blue. Christ's sake. So we're going to get, is that Rodri? We'll take a Rodri. That'd be perfect. So, yes, excellent. So Rodri is going to be a perfect example of what we can actually do with this. So there's two ways to go with him. Say your club is not stacked. You've started off the game. Rodri just so happens to be the only 89 you've got. Then you've got two ways of going. You could either find an SBC for R9 for him to go into, or you could sacrifice him into the 89 for the 51. Now, I would suggest if you are still grinding your club up, it's not going to hurt to put him into a 51. There's a chance of another pull from it, and then obviously you can grind out a little bit more of the player picks, because that's going to be my next way. Kind of after doing all the daily upgrades, all the daily challenges, that would be my way next, is to go through player picks, because that's going to be where we're going to actually get a bit of fodder for the 83 times 10, maybe a little bit of fodder back for R9. The likely chance is still very slim, but we'll see how the team of the season does go with it. But it's the best upgrade right now, because I personally wouldn't touch them 78 times 2 with a barge pole. I just think that is absolutely crazy. Like I could almost say one of them would be fair, but having two of them, I think that's definitely a club suck more than anything. So I would definitely be looking at the player picks, if anything. They are normally consistent, they give you the rewards that you want, and they're very easy to build as well. So I would be rolling with the exchange, trying to build up my club with as many team of the seasons as possible. So for instance, if I was to open one, I think I opened one yesterday, only one of them, I did get the Rodri that now is going to be the duplicate of him in that pick. So next one, well, I mean, I can't aim for any better, to be honest. One of the highest rated gold cards. So he's got the option to potentially go into, again, another 51 pick. Say I've got 9 of these picks laid up, then obviously I could put him into there, or I could then use him as an SBC for R9. So it is just a constant grind through, making sure you are doing the daily stuff, the golds, the challenges, and then obviously putting everything through. Like, we can do the team of the week upgrade as well. Our team of the week is still expensive, because that again is going to be another one to definitely do if they are, because you're practically getting guaranteed fodder back. How much are they coming in at? Because you do need them every time now, so I can imagine they're creeping up a little bit. That's probably a guaranteed profit anyway, so I would do that. I think it's every week that we can do it. So then obviously we've got the 51 pack. What would you be utilising this for is to take all of the commons and rares and put them into the 80 player pick. Then you take that either back round into another exchange. If you get an 86, maybe you don't need them anymore, and it's just about pushing that up. So we get 84s, 83s. They're all going to be useful for player picks, or obviously team of the week picks. We get an 85 and two 83s as well. Again, that is going to be what's used. Anything that is tradable, so we can see here, you can obviously either transfer them and sell them, or you can just discard them for the quickness, whatever you need. But anything that's tradable, make sure it's sold, because then that's going to help you just with the coin balance. So then, say you just keep revolving around that, then you have rival rewards, you get champs rewards if you've not finished, unfortunately, and you can just keep going around. It's got 60 days to get him done. He doesn't have to be done in a day. I don't think, without spending money and not having the most insane squad out, you're going to get him complete in a day. I would also try and complete as many of the lower ends, so probably like 87 potentially to 88 if you must, without loads of team of the seasons. Obviously they've got to require one, but without loads. Like, if you're putting 3 or 4 in, I would try and save them for as higher rated SBC as possible. Normally I would always say try and go for the hardest ones first. To be honest, the 92 is not going to interfere with an 87. Like, it literally won't. So it's not a problem going from both ends, to be honest, because you can get the 87s, the 86s done. Then you know you don't need an 86. They can go into something else. So it is pretty good that you can grind the high-end SBCs whilst grinding the low ones as well, because they're not going to compute. You're not going to put 86s into a 91 or 92 SBC without, like I say, having Donnarumma after Donnarumma after Donnarumma. You'd need like 5 Donnarummas to warrant putting an 86 in. Even then, you'd spread them out into the next 8 in 92. You've got 6 Donnarumma 95s, you'd put 3 and 3 and then work it down. You wouldn't just go and put 6 in one and then put some 83 and 84s in. It's just not efficient. But he is definitely worth it. I think he's still one of the best strikers on the game, hence why he's still nearly 3 million coins even in May. Like that is crazy to think. 1 play star plus, but he is absolutely extraordinary. So if you've got yourself a red Dembele and a red Mbappe, getting an R9 next to him definitely is not going to be a problem whatsoever. So let me know down below if you are going to complete, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.